So what Danny's doing now, he's doing a light warm-up for about 3 to 5 minutes at 0 workload. When he's done that, we're going to like boost him up to about 150 kilograms. And we're going to do it for about 3 minutes. And then at the second minute, after the second minute, we're going to take his blood pressure and get his heart rate from the monitor. Let us know how you're feeling, Danny. Give us a thumbs up if you're feeling good. What you're hearing in the background is not a bomb, okay? That's just the metronome, so you could go 100 beats per minute. So every beat you hear, his foot has to hit a down position. So beat down. Not getting too hard, right? Because this is just a warm-up.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Not that old yet.
So right now, Danny's about on his 3rd minute of warming up. So you warm up for 3 to 5 minutes. So after the warm-up, we're going to start at his first workload, which once again is going to start at 150 kilograms. So right now, we're about to start the first workload at 150. So we're going to have Danny pedal. And it's going to be at 50 RPM. So this mark is already at the 50 RPM. So he's going to pedal. We're going to turn this knob here to get it tighter. As if you can see, the workload will get to 150. Now once he's pedaling this and he gets up to speed, he's going to do this for about 3 minutes. Gabby, the assistant, is going to come take his heart rate after every minute. And at the end, she's going to take his blood pressure. His heart rate will determine if he can move on to the next workload. We have to get the client's blood pressure to make sure we're in between that 110 to 150. If the blood pressure or the heartbeat gets above 150, you must terminate exercise. So since Danny's heart rate ending was at 88, we're going to go from the 150 we started from and jump straight down and go to the 600 kpm. Since Danny's heart rate did not get up to 110 beats per minute, we have to move on to the second workload, which I showed you earlier, which would be to 600. So what we do, we turn the knob. Since Danny was a little too healthy for his own good, his heart rate didn't go up that much. So now you have to pay for it. And the workload will be at 600. Now he'll do this for about 3. Danny's still working. He's working hard at 600 kpms. YMCA submaximal test. You have to have an effective 2 states. So if he gets to the 110 at a steady state during this workload, he will not have to go to the 3rd workload. Now if we try to stay in that steady state through all 3 stages, you should be finished by the 2nd workload and will not have to go to the 3rd workload. Also still get the heart rate at the end along with the blood pressure. 155/7. Heart rate 119. So he's still in that steady state of heart rate between 110 and 150. Remember, if he ever gets to that 150, you must terminate exercise immediately. So since in between his first cycle and his second cycle, he didn't have 2 consistent stages of 110, which only his second cycle consists of over 110, we now have to go to the 3rd workload, which will take him up to 750 kpm. And once again, within this stage, heart rate remains the same after every minute and blood pressure will be taken at the end. Heart rate is now at 120. He's still in the constant state. So as long as it stays above 110, we should be good to go. Heart rate is at 125. Now at the end, the blood pressure is 150/60. And the heart rate, heart rate is at 130, and Danny successfully completed 2 cycles in the steady heart rate.